Raging Idiots ask you to do a song, that has got to be career changing, right?
It was definitely it was eye opening.
I mean, when you think about Buy Dirt, who cares? When you think about Buy Dirt versus Opening act. Yeah, like where do you put them? One, and then who cares?
Well, that's what it is.
Yeah.
It's, opening act will never be topped.
Mm-hmm.
It's number one by a long shot.
You heard it there.
Wow.
And how much money do you think this song will make you? Because now since Jordan wrote his verse in the song,
Yeah.
so you have publishing in the song now, and probably if you were to collect the dollars, what do you think that's going to be?
Oh, at least $30?
$30 million.
Probably $30
Wow.
million.
Oh, he just said $30. Oh, I thought he said $30 million.
Oh, that's different.
Oh.
Well, we're split it a good way. It was 5 writers
It's
on this
5
thing.
writers on this thing.
So
5? What are we, L.A.?
Well,
I know,
this is
it's
what
just a pop
happened.
song.
Oh, my gosh.
This is what happened. Me, Eddie, and our friend Brandon, I just sent a text, and then we all just started texting it back, and then I called Jordan, and I was like, hey, man, you want to be on the song? And he ignored me for 3 months.
No, I
Do you remember
not,
this?
Yes, you
Bobby.
did. Yes, you did.
Do you remember this? I said, Jordan, do you want to do the song? And I didn't hear from him for 3 months. And then Jordan and I hang out a little bit off the professional circuit here, and I was like, hey, man, why do you hate me? He was like, I don't hate you. And then I said, why'd you not want to do the song? He goes, well, I thought it sucked. And then I said, but can you take one for the team?
None of this is true.
You're saying it's all a lie,
None
Jordan?
of that is true.
Oh, okay.
I said
that's
I
my
wanted.
percent.
I said I wanted to do, and I thought the powers that be were handling it, and it turns out that there was some miscommunication. And I'm glad that we got it squared away because it was me, you, and Eddie playing golf that day, and I remember being like, "Hey, I've been wanting to do this. I just hadn't heard anything else on it."
I will say, Bones, that on that day we were playing golf, you were in another cart, you went somewhere else, and then Jordan made a phone call and started yelling at someone like, why didn't you tell me
Oh,
about...
yeah.
But I don't know if anyone
Did
was
he
on
yell
the
your
other line.
Oh, he didn't even
Yeah.
call
You know what I
anybody.
mean? I don't know if
Oh,
anyone
yeah.
was really on the phone.
All right, I thought you'd be. I was like, "Wait, did I really?"
Well, we're very happy that you came on the song. You really, chef's kiss.
It was. Yeah. It
The
was,
Freebird, perfect.
I remember I told you that
You
day,
did.
and I was like, I really thought that line was great. And then the cold cuts,
Yeah.
that's usually what we got, like just sandwich trays. I just felt like it was very, very fitting.
Does it offend you that when we looked for someone that would definitely, understand the whole idea of an opening act, we picked you? Like, does that offend you in any way?
No, but because that was me.
Now he is. Now he's offended.
You hadn't thought about that.
Hey, I mean, shoot, me and Lainey, we both came up being first to 3, and that's the thing too. Is the one line that it was in there where I was like, I don't know if people are gonna get this. Was like, there's so much gear on stage that you have no. Because I remember playing first to 3 where it was like we barely got all of our equipment on stage. So
Because the headliner gets the whole stage.
yeah, they get the whole stage.
Now, that's quite a funny thing that we thought of you. But here's the actual reason was when I put it up on my TikTok, 1, we're friends, and 2, you wrote a little message on there. You're like, oh, I feel this. And I was like, great. You and Lainey both did. You're the first ones to
Yeah.
comment on it. And that's
Yeah.
literally why I was like, well, let's just ask them because they both resonate with knowing what this is about.
I never 1 second was like, oh, that's like, no, I would love
Until now, Eddie insults him.
That's
no,
rude.
I thought it was great. It's actually, we're closing our shows with it now.
Okay, all right.
Can you imagine? He starts playing it. That's funny. Now, Lainey, a lot's happened for you. We've talked about it. You're a massive country star now. But of all the things, why is recording a song with the Raging Idiots your number 1 most favorite thing?
Oh my gosh. Well, first of all, it gave me an opportunity to really just, oh my gosh, I guess kind of go outside of the lines and write real stuff.
Real stuff.
Finally.
Real stuff. I'll say this, and I'll be serious about Lainey. Whenever I was like, hey, Lainey, you want to do the song with us? And I was like, just write whatever. Lainey came in with the song. She wrote her whole verse, and she came in and she does a verse, and I'm like, that's so good. And then she goes, I have another one. I'm like, you have a whole second verse. And she goes, yeah, I don't know which one's funnier. She knows, and the second was even funnier than the first one. And I was like, we suck at this, and this is what we do. You're so.
It hit me to my core. When I saw y'all posted the song, I was like, I feel that on another level. You know how many times I've been like, these people don't give two about me?
As the opening act, people are like, we just want to see whomever.
Yeah, like, who is this?
And that's and honestly, whenever I put the video up, and I got like 1 million streams immediately, and the 2 people that posted on it first are 2 of my friends, you and Jordan Davis, and I was like, I'm just gonna ask them because they both were
so
like,
glad.
we feel that completely. And so when we win our first Grammy, where do you think we'll celebrate?
Where?
Yeah, when we win our first Grammy for this song.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, you want to like island or like Montana in the mountains, or where do you want to go?
Let's do it in both.
Oh, we'll buy a jet.
That's a
and
great
then
idea.
We'll go do both.
Gosh, Lainey, that's genius.
Wow,
I'm
and
smart.
When we win, here's the deal I'll make you. If we win over 3 Grammys for this song, I will buy you a horse.
2 horses.
3 horses.
4.
5
Wow,
horses.
gosh, jeez.
Yes,
It's one song, guys.
That's right.
Yeah.
Well, Lainey, you're amazing and you were super funny. And for anyone that's wondering, wow, how come they must have worked harder on Lainey's verse and made it so much funnier than the rest? We didn't write it. Lainey
No,
did. She
just
came
spitting
in,
facts.
sang
Spitting
it, and
facts.
crushed it. And thank you, Lainey, for being a part of the song.
Oh gosh, thank y'all for having me.
It's a Bobby Bones show.